Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my Partners in Cream update. It's a project pan update, but basically you want to pan all your cream items or liquid items, anything that is not a powder. So I'll link down below in the description box the creators of this project, which if you're not familiar are Steph Lyons and Dylan, but I always want to link down their videos or their channels down below in case you're not familiar with them, but you really should be. Anyway, so yeah, this project I've been doing since January, but I think it's a 2-year-old project and it's really a lot of fun. So this is my update. I only have 4 products in this rotation. You can have 4 to 6 and I just have 4, and I believe that next month is the finale. So I'm not going to roll in any new items today, but I am going to tell you what I've been doing the last month. So the first item that I have is from Cynthia Rowley. It's illuminating highlight. Forgot the word, and I thought I'd be done with this. I used this 5 times. I honestly didn't think that it had that much left, but I don't know, I feel like there actually is more product left in here. I have it on today. It's a really beautiful formula, to be honest. I have some liquid highlighters that I'm not a fan of, so that's why I wanted to roll this in, just to get it out so I don't have too many. And because it was a mini, I thought I could get through it, but it's taken longer than I thought, and I didn't want to push myself, but I think 5 times is pretty normal for me. And maybe by next update I'll have it finished. The next item that I have is my Bum Bum Illuminator. This is just a cream highlighter from Deli Plus. It is a European brand. My mom picked this up in Spain last year now, and I've had this in the project for a whole year, almost. It's January, and this is what it looks like. I hit pan a few months ago, and yeah, I've just started to expand it. So you can see, I think from last month, you could see the rings, but you can see now it's starting to expand a little bit more, which is really nice to see. I have it on today. I like to put this on sporadically, and then I put this on just on my actual cheeks. So I really like this. It took me a long time to figure it out. When I first got it, I didn't really know how to use it. It was my first cream highlighter and I really didn't know what to do with it. I use it with a sponge and I really enjoy that. I used to do it just with my fingers, but I don't think it really blends out that well, and then you end up moving your foundation. But with a sponge, I think it blends in with the foundation really nicely, and it gives you a really beautiful natural finish, which I really enjoy and I prefer. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I only have one other cream highlighter, which is in my e.l.f. quad, where you have the 2 blush, the bronze, and then the cream highlighter. I really need to play around with that one. I do think I prefer this one, but yeah, it's not an item that I use quite a lot. So yeah, this is the one that I would use more often if I want a cream highlight. Obviously, I'm not going to have it finished by the end of the year, but I am going to carry on. I really enjoy it, and it's not a chore to use, which is nice to have. Next up is my ColourPop Cream Blush. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of words today. And this is the Super Shock Cheek in satin, and it's the prenup shade. I really like this. So I hit pan last year and I thought, oh, let me roll it in, and I've expanded it even more. So I think last month it's grown a little bit more this way or that way. It's definitely changed shape. It's not so much round, it's kind of oval now, and I really enjoy it. I'm trying to reach these sides here, but you can see there's a ton of product right there. It's actually a little bit thinner over here, so wherever I end up, that's fine. I use it brushed to do it because I think with a sponge it doesn't really come on very well, and then I don't like it with my fingers. So definitely a brush is the way to go for this, and I really enjoy it. But honestly, I'm not going to get this finished by the end of the year. I think it's going to take me another 6 months to finish this, but I don't mind. It's one of those ones that you just pack on and you need to keep adding layers if you want to build it up, or if you want a really light flush of color, then it's perfect for that. It's not super pigmented, which I really like. It also has a beautiful satin finish, which I also really enjoy. It's not matte, so it has all the properties that I really enjoy as a cheek product. And I actually might repurchase it once I'm done with it because I do enjoy it so much. I don't know if they still have them. They might do. They probably do. So yeah, I might end up repurchasing that or something similar from ColourPop because I really like the quality. If you like to put your blush on your nose, this is actually a really nice one to do. Just yesterday, this is at my Shop My Stash, but I grabbed the MCO Beauty cheek and lip tin, and this is in the shade Flamingo, and I put that on my cheeks and my nose, and I ended up looking like I had a sunburn. It looked really, really bad. I put a photo of what it looked like. I couldn't wipe it away. It's super, super pigmented, so that one is kind of scary to me, but when you have something that you can build up, I actually much prefer that. So if you're like me and you're, I don't know, you make mistakes like that, then I really like the Super Shock cheeks from Colourpop. I think they're really great. And then the last one that I have is my Candid foundation from Revlon. This one I used 16 times. Oops, I don't think I said how many times I used all of these things. So I used the Bum Bum 7 times this month. I used the Colourpop 11 times this month. And then my Candid I've used 16 times. So the Candid one, this is a love and hate relationship that I have. I mean, I have very little product left, but I don't know if it's going to be done by the end of the year. I don't think it will, to be honest. I've been using something else to make it look a little bit better. So I think this is the type of foundation that only works in my skin when my skin is really extra glowy and has a little bit of illumination to it and maybe a little bit more oily. When I have my days where my skin is a little bit drier or duller, it looks pretty bad on me. So what I've been doing actually the last week or so is using my Figs and Rouge serum, which I've been using as a first step primer because I think it works better as a primer. It's a Renew and Refine Pore Detox Revival Serum. So basically what it does, it gives you a glowy complexion, gives you luminous skin tone, it improves texture, encourages collagen synthesis, and it reduces like minor imperfections. It tells you it does a lot, right? It's obviously not going to do absolutely all of this, but I have noticed that it has been working pretty nicely with the e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer. So when I put these two together and then I use my Candid Revlon, it's like a winner. So I'm finally happy with some sort of combination that's working because I have liked this, but then there have been days when I just thought it looked really cakey and really bad, and then some days where it looks really beautiful. And I think it's been looking better because of what I've been doing with my skin underneath. So I think it kind of works better when you don't have dry skin. I think that's what it is. So yeah, I really like this. I might repurchase it when I'm done, but honestly, I have a lot of foundation at the moment, so I don't need to repurchase it anytime soon, but it is definitely one that I wouldn't not repurchase, if that makes sense, because it is more enjoyable than it isn't, and I know that the color works for my skin and everything. So when that happens, then you know you can repurchase, because usually I buy foundation and it's either too light, too dark, too orange, there's rarely foundation that is like perfect skin tone. I think the Pretty Fresh Colourpop that I just got, well, not that I just got, but I've just started trying, is like a perfect match. This is the light 5N, and I honestly think this is like the perfect match for me. Another one that I've been using is the Dubious Place, and this is far too light. I really like it, but it's just so light. I use a little bit and it just makes me look so pale. So yeah, it's hard to find a color match sometimes, but yeah. Anyway, that is my update from my Partners in Cream. So I rambled on for a little bit there, but I wanted to give you some more information. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. Bye.